Built in the UK's most haunted inn, the 4-degree winter night alone on the Indian Rockhouse Trail in Tennessee, deliberately breaking every rule Appalachia warns you never to break after dark. No whistling at night. Don't antagonize the forest. Don't hike.
Tonight, the Ouija Brothers have invited me to what is possibly the most haunted inn in the UK. My name is Claire and I run the channel Don't Scare Claire, talking about the history behind the mysteries. And so, because I know all about this place, I'm excited and a little bit nervous to get into it tonight. So this building first started life in 1636, and it is just the timber frames building that you can see today. It's still standing. And back then it was just a farmhouse, just like any of the other buildings that were around this area, because all of the land was used for farming. It does, however, sit on a crossroads, and so the owners of the farmhouse at the time were a little bit enterprising, and so they opened their farmhouse up as an inn. And so interestingly, the main road here though is what's now known as the A5, but back then it was Watling Street. And it was an old Roman road that ran from London all the way up to North Wales, where you could then go across to Ireland. And so people would commonly travel from London on their way to Ireland, and they would stop here. It made the perfect place for an inn. So at the end of a long day traveling, you could come here, have a drink, have some food, also get a room for the night. But then also your tired horses could be swapped out for fresh horses that were stabled here. And this road was so busy and so heavily used and in such a vital area that it actually had a postal depot here as well. So chances are that it may have passed through here. Throughout the
Past dark. He broke all three. He set up camp inside a Cherokee rock house, a sandstone shelter carved into the ridge by wind over millions of years. Built a fire.
Before we head around the rest of the building, we are going to call out, we're going to introduce ourselves to the spirit of the Four Crosses Inn, near Cannock Chase. So spirit, my name is Stephen. I'm joined with
Claire.
And obviously, the big man, sorry, I cut him off. He usually doesn't answer that much, and he sits there for about 30 minutes until he says his name.
And when you get the edit, though, it's like I've said it straight away.
Yeah.
So we actually, when Steve says, my name's Steve, and then we don't do nothing
for about
all
5
that
minutes.
time, and then I go, my name's Griff.
Yeah.
Or Jason, whichever you want to call me.
So, we've introduced ourselves. You know who we are. Could you come forward into this room and tell us who you are, what your name is? No, actually, you did say you heard a voice as we were setting up.
So, like in the bar, where the old bar, it's been locked off now. It's like its own little room.
Yeah.
In there, like I heard a male voice talking.
Yeah.
Like really deep as well. Like not just like a proper like loud right next to me. Could have come from upstairs. Bearing in mind that part of the house is next to a walkway. Granted, I know this road well. Not many people walk down the road, but there's a chance that someone did.
Fire. Made hot chocolate. Started calling out into the dark, asking whatever lived in these mountains to come find him. That's when something threw a stick at him.
Numbered or not?
They are, some of them are. I know the number 3 is down the bottom.
That's all she's bothered about, is that
The
number
bathroom.
3.
She's got all bases covered.
Yeah.
So this is room 3.
It's the tilted room as well, like slanted.
And then they knocked on that door. Just a minute.
And that's how
And
we
then
come
that was
across.
it.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh, sorry, there must be someone in there. And so they went downstairs, and the landlord said, no, there's no one in there because there's no one checked in other than you.
That would be creepy, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? That would be amazing.
Oh, let's do something in here then.
I mean, that's what I want to hear.
I sat down. I don't know what's happened.
Man, 9 years goes quick. I remember being in this room, and I'm sure I heard like a creak or a noise over in that section, but I kind of just writ it all off because of the traffic. It's a GG in here.
Not fell. Through, twice in a row, from the same direction, while he was mid-sentence. He told himself it was wind. Then,
The little pew beds with the bedpan.
I mean, look, it's got your creepy stuff going on, ain't you? Your dolls.
The black-eyed child here. They've actually blacked out the doll's eyes.
No way. Just screams haunted, don't he, Claire?
No. Yep, that's it.
This is haunted. Easily one of the most atmospheric rooms, I think. 2 beds, few dolls, piss pan. Now, obviously, we're in the home of the black-eyed children. Cannock is known for it. Are any of them children here with us tonight? There's stories that you look in from outside. Well, come and join us tonight. Come into the building. There's a few devices all set up. There's a few toys, I should say. A few dolls. Could you move one of these dolls? Could you throw one off the shelf? Which one you like? If you can understand me, could you knock twice for yes? Come and follow my voice.
kept going anyway. Then something big moved in the trees directly ahead of him. Close. Too close. He couldn't reach his shotgun without dropping his life.
Is the lady that was in here when those 2 men knocked on the door, are you still here?
It's so weird looking up there.
Oh, it's always the
Because
best.
it's like someone's looking here.
Take the camera.
It's like there's a little girl.
Take the camera and shove it down there. I've got it zoomed out.
That's what you call it. It's like there's a little girl down there looking. Like with my eyes at this doorway. It looks like someone's looking round that corner there. We're not here to hurt your spirit.
Light. He just backed away slowly, talking to it, hoping it would stop. It followed him. He made it out. Said it was probably just a deer.
To this section of the building. Look, we're in its own like little section, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we won't be able to hear footsteps or anything above us. She shouldn't be able to hear us.
And I'm asking you to use your energy right now to walk into the centre of this room. From wherever you are, if you can hear the sound of my voice and you can feel our energy, I'm asking you to walk into this room. I'm asking you to stand in the middle of the room next to the green light. And I'm asking you to hold that device. Use all the strength, the power that you've got, just to show us that you're here, just to give us another chance to come back and talk to you again. Come on, if you want to talk to us.
I mean, just looking at all of these.
Said the mountain maybe punished him for antagonizing it. Said either way, whatever came up on him in the dark made his heart stop cold. Then laughed about it. The men's life had camped at this exact spot in Nova Scotia once before, and something had been throwing rocks and moving in the dark just 100 meters from their tent. They came back anyway. This time with a friend named Angelo.
Sandy from the other side. Oh shit, look, I already see a car right there in the front right there. But this is the good thing though about coming in the front, because you can see where everybody's at. From what I understand, security just kicks it like right here in the front. That's literally all they do. So, like,
Oh shit.
Like, they're just workers, they're just chilling. They don't even... Yeah, that's the security guard I saw at one time. Yeah, they're chilling right there. And we have to cross the street, so their view is like straight down that street. So they would be able to spot us if we just cross right over in front of them.
Okay. Should we lay down flat?
Go back a little bit right here.
Yep.
Point around the belt.
This is like scary, dude. This.
No, wait, let me try. Alright. Come on, into the fan, bro.
Yeah. Should we run?
To find out what it was. After swimming in the stream and cooking dinner, they set out into the forest after dark. The energy shifted the moment they crossed the tree line. Something smelled wrong, feral, sulfuric.
My name is Davey. My handle on YouTube is ClickClackBrainSplat. I make urban exploring content here in Los Angeles and surrounding areas.
What is this place?
This is a youth authority facility where some of the most troubled youth were housed here. Some did not see daylight. They went straight to state prison from here. You had everybody from gang members, murderers, rapists. There is a case that happened here between a ward and a youth authority counselor. From what I understand, the youth authority counselor was trying to have this inmate transferred to a men's state prison, but this ward's worst fear was state prison, and he got in an argument with the counselor, and they found her about 19 miles in Pomona in a landfill. She was stabbed, beaten to death, and the scene in the closet space where she died at was cleaned up by the ward and transferred to a dumpster where she was transferred to Pomona.
It's a inmate here, essentially a ward, murdered a staff member in a closet, and then...
Yes, it was actually an escape plan that went wrong, from what it sounds like.
He was trying to kill her and then...
Get out of here. He had her keys to her car. It was an attempt to get out of here for sure.
And then afterwards, when he was caught, he got sent to big boy prison.
Yeah, he did. He was found guilty.
He also mentioned that people have stated once they got here, it was like there's a immediately.
Yeah, I read some articles and one inmate stated that when he first got to this facility, he had heard talk about someone just committing in their cell. It actually was really common here, from what I heard.
That took a lot to get in here.
Yeah.
I like need to sit for a second, I think.
Yeah.
Animal, a rope that had been tied across the path, was now cut and lying on the ground. Nobody had been out there. At the base of the cliff, they found a slack line going straight up near vertical. Lomar tried to climb it. That's when the scream came from the top of the mountain. Not an animal he recognized. Not an owl. Something that moved fast between different spots on the ridge, getting closer.
I was getting when I went home and went to sleep, that's what my dream was feeling like. It was like telling me to leave really aggressively.
Tell us about your dream that you had.
So I was studying the material court documents behind Miss Baker's death, and I came here by myself, middle of the night, and I documented the closet space where she was strangled, stabbed to death. And when I went home, I had a dream that I was back on the CD block and I was being like followed by a dark figure, and it was acting really aggressive. I was pantsing in my dream, and that's all I remember from my dream, just being basically told to leave aggressively. That's the vibe I felt.
From that ward where she was murdered?
Yeah.
That block.
From that situation, yeah, on the CD block in the exact closet space where she was murdered at.
Yeah, while I was sitting here just now, sometimes I just get weird vibes, and I felt like I could feel like a man behind us, a male energy, standing in the hallway. Kind of almost, it's weird, but in that light. Is there somebody here with us? Could you move something down there? God, it's still, dude.
I know.
I almost feel like it's wanting us to continue further and further down.
I want to say that I think we will catch something on that CD block. Like, I'm pretty sure we will.
Shit.
There's no way that we can't pick up on something that this.
Each time he tried to go up. He tried twice. Both times the same screech came down at him. On the second attempt, the rope tangled around his leg, bent it backward, and he slid down the hill. Sprained ankle. Alone in the
Fucking spirit, can you make a noise? Maybe open and shut one of these doors to show us where you are, or knock on something? There actually was a noise. Did you hear that? Just that? Ask if they'll just make a noise.
Can you make a noise if you're in here?
Wait, maybe Josh, you come down here. Maybe you're scaring them away. He is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Then you can re-ask the question.
We never know
Never know.
when you do it. So. Alright, try again.
Is anybody in here? Miss Baker, I know you were murdered in here. Can you make any sound at all?
One last time. Hello? You're free to come out. Can you just whisper?
I heard a whisper.
Did you whisper?
dark. Whatever was at the top was still up there. Angelo came out of the cave at the same moment, white, shaking, saying something had been growling and yelling inside, a sound he had never heard before. Neither of them could explain what the other had just experienced. Then, the dog refused to leave the...
The water?
No, shouldn't. I mean, we can spray the walls. I don't know what it'll pick up. I mean, it might show us nothing. It might pick up everything, but
Yeah, we'll
it'd be cool for the camera to see the glow in here.
Yeah, it would.
You have to be mindful about this when we start, that not everything you see is going to be blood, because this stuff can hit on rust. It can hit on lots of different, but I'm hoping maybe on the walls it'll show us something.
the floor's all
So do you know where
Exactly.
Yeah.
Took place? No, that's a tough one. I don't think anyone really knows. Because it was cleaned up by him, by James Ferris himself.
I'm gonna assume it's in there because if you're gonna murder someone, why would you want to do it in this door when you have this door?
Would this door have been open?
If this door is unlocked, that one's gonna be unlocked.
Yeah. The ward that we're talking about, James Ferris, he was labeled a juice ward. He can get behind closed doors if he really wanted to. He was given that chance, that freedom.
All right, well, so then you step in there. We gotta plan this. Connor,
Yeah.
you come in and then shut the door. Not all the way though. Just be very mindful. All right. So this is the closet where, what was her name again?
Miss Baker.
Miss Baker was stabbed to death and strangled. So with the stabbing, as you probably will realize, there's typically a lot of blood. Usually when someone's stabbed, blood, when they take the knife out, will spray backwards or spray kind of forwards wherever the knife is going in that direction. So there's usually splatter or pooling associated with a murder like that. So Ferris, the guy who...
car. Jasko and Ben drove into the Appalachian Mountains. Running on no sleep, Jasko had flown across the country on a 3 a.m. flight and driven straight there. Ben had never been...
that?
one more time.
I heard no and then yes. Is that?
Yeah. Yes.
This
Dude, it says something at the end.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm not even real, bro. That's scary as dude.
that is scary.
Yeah. What the
Yeah, what is that at the end?
No, I mean, we have a haunted object in the house right now, too. Right next to us.
Here before. Within minutes of stepping out of the truck, they heard a whistle from the tree line. Then saw a face peek around a tree. Deep in the forest, they found an abandoned campsite. Sleeping bag. Broken Garmin. A viewfinder with photos of 2 girls inside. The spirit box said cremation, then said she's dead. They reported it and kept moving. Gunshots started echoing through the tree.
When we first walked through the door is the paranormal objects that have come from different investigations, from people's homes, and they didn't want nothing to do with it. So it ends up in our museum after we do a thorough investigation to verify the claims that are made on these objects. This back part of it is the mortuary science. Everything in here, even in the mortuary science side of it, has a backstory to it. Some of it is quite tragic. Everything from the children's caskets to the post-mortem photographs. Now, some of the things over here that have gained quite a bit of attention over the years, you'll notice the young lady sitting in the chair over here, that is Sarah Bina. She is our most popular doll. She is our most famous doll. And by far, she is our most haunted doll. We have found that she has a spirit attached to her, a young child, a young female child. It is very strong, it's not dangerous. Some people feel that she's staring through their soul. They're drawn into her and they become very tired around her just because she draws so much energy from people. Some of the other dolls that are up here, this particular one right here in this box, a lot of people think that because she's locked in a box that she's got to be horribly haunted and horribly dangerous. That's farthest from the truth. She's only locked in that box simply because she's that old of a doll. She is a Civil War era rag doll, and what she has attached to her is a child that was lost during that era.
Trees. Getting closer. No service, no houses, nothing for miles. The spirit box said, attack after dark. Then gave them a specific time. Then they heard a woman singing from somewhere off trail. One voice, repeating the same melody over and over like a recording. Then it stopped. Deep into the night, driving to find a campsite, something crossed the road in front of the headlights. Fast.
This museum is pretty spooky. The items that I was looking at earlier were very weird. When I was walking in this place, getting a tour from John before we started filming anything, when I walked into the museum section where the mirror and the haunted dolls and stuff is at, it definitely had this really heavy, ominous feeling to it. And that's before he even told me that people go in that room and have that same feeling that I was experiencing. I'm really wondering if we can make contact with this entity that is said to be trapped inside that mirror and see what happens. Let's go to the museum section of this building and bring out some pieces of equipment and see who we can contact. Okay, so this is the museum section now. This is where all the oddity haunted objects are at. It's kind of creepy in here. It definitely has a heavier vibe in here for sure. Got a jawbone.
Darkit dropped something in the middle of the road. They got out to check. That's when a whistle came from directly behind them. Not from Jasko. Not from Ben. From the bushes. Then something moved in those bushes. They ran.
To know you. I just want to know why you're here, or what you're attached to is what I'm trying to figure out, really. Did you want me to leave? I definitely feel funny on my neck. The left side of my neck is itching. Are you attached to that mirror behind me? Are you the one that is telling me you don't want me here? To the one that said that they don't like it that I'm here talking to you, are you in this room with me? Awfully quiet now. Are you attached to any of the dolls over here? Is it Sarabina? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so Sarabina. Are you the one that likes talking to me, Sarabina, or no? Or do you like talking to me?
Back in the truck. Drove. Didn't stop. Didn't look back. Lamar and Chelsea from Paranormal Discovery came to camp at Kejimkujik National Park in Nova Scotia, a place with over 4,000.
And for insurance purposes, John and his wife stayed in the shop area of this museum, and I felt compelled to have John check my neck out to find out why it was burning. Hey, John? Yeah. I'm not gonna be funny here when I say this. Can you look at my neck? What I'm about to show you next is quite frightening. But it's been itching. I was told literally to leave on this epoch device 3 times. It keeps telling me to leave. It doesn't want to talk to me. Whoever's in there is literally saying yes or no. This device, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. You can't manipulate this device. It's not radio frequencies or nothing like that. It's just a board that lights up green or red.
Really?
It's on the left side over here. It's just itching.
Right through here?
Somewhere over there. It's just itching. Can you move my my shirt, or it's like on my collar or something? Not my collar, but my, what do you call it? Like the lower part of it. See, this is where it's mostly been itching at.
Well, you got like through here and here, you've got like indentations that could be from your strap, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it could be from. That's probably why you're itching.
Okay.
Yeah.
My strap.
That's what I'm thinking, because just based on where your strap is, and you've got like.
I'm not saying I'm getting scratched. If by any means, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying it's been.
Take a picture of it, and you can.
Oops. That's on my neck?
Yep.
Is that from my strap?
I don't know. That's.
I've never had my strap do this.
But that's why I'm not sure if it's from your strap, because you got a jacket and a shirt. So to leave that kind of. But that's what's on your shoulder.
It's hard to say if this is something paranormal and that I was scratched by something within this museum, but this picture is very weird. You can see where the markings from the strap are, but the one indentation going up my neck I know for a fact is not from the body cam strap. It's raised off my skin, and moments before while I was...
Years of indigenous history. But this trip wasn't just about ghost hunting. 5 days earlier, they had lost their dog Kia. This was the lot Lamar had promised to bring her back to. That first night, they couldn't film at all. They just sat by the water and tried to feel her. The second night, they tried again. Chelsea set up a REM pod in the tent as a joke. It started going off, immediately flickering back and forth for no reason. Then Spirit...
He was at work, and it was like my first night alone. I thought he'd come home from work because I heard footsteps and like things moving and shifting. I heard something, crash, and there was a glass bowl that I had pushed up next to the sink all the way back up against the wall, and it was over there underneath like the mirror, and it was shattered. and he wasn't here. I ran into a reverend from a church who told me that it made her nauseous to be so close to me. She never went in the basement, but I did. And when I was going to leave the basement, I felt like really like not okay, and started screaming because I had this pain just all the way across my chest. I had 3 claw marks from like this shoulder, like a sash, all the way across my chest. And I had blood seeping through my shirt, and my friend was freaking out and screaming. And then I looked in the mirror and the marks are gone, but I still had the shirt with the blood. Trying to get anybody to even just to help me get answers or find answers to what it might be or what is actually.
The talker said a name. Ava, then Evelyn. After dark, they walked the trail. Chelsea felt watched from every direction. Then the spirit talker said goodbye, friend, and neither of them had said anything about leaving. Deep in the trees, Chelsea saw.
It's weird as it feels like something's right by my hand right now.
I did pick up a male voice.
It's like you can feel something right here. Feel this. Feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right here. It's weird.
It's weird because I keep picking up like a high-pitched interference back here. What was that?
That was my name.
I heard that too.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Sound like a man talking.
If that was you, could we hear you again?
I thought we had lodged.
The garage door's opening. Are you down there?
There's something.
Damn it. Okay, run down there real quick and check. I gotta try to adjust this.
Sean, you go. You're bigger.
I'm gonna record audio while we're going down. Is that closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, they left like 10 minutes before we were investigating.
And we heard it open when they drove out and it closed.
Who is the man that we heard?
An 8-foot white shadow dart from one tree to another. Tall, slender, gone before Lamar could turn the camera. Then strange whooping started not quite an.
Scratch her. I've got a device here, and you can answer yes or no. If you're truly something evil, that should not be very hard for you. Did you live inside this house?
Yes.
Did you die inside this house?
Yes.
Were you the one that knocked over our equipment in the kitchen? Was that you?
Yes.
Just so you know, I do not fear you. We are here to get this family some answers, to find out why you're here. Can you see me right now?
Yes.
Did you just touch me? Felt something tap right here on the top of my head.
Yes. Yes.
Can you walk close to one of my devices? It'll make a noise. Use all of your energy. Manifest yourself. I mean, there's literally no explanation for why this part of the house, like this hallway, you would expect to be one continuous temperature, but like when you cross, do you stay back here in this bedroom?
Yes.
Owl. Not quite anything they recognized moving between locations. Getting closer. Lamar came back to camp alone later that night. Chelsea was asleep in the tent. He heard her voice call out clearly from the darkness behind.
Oh, knocking. Can you come down these stairs so I can see you, please? Who is Betty? Betty, if you're upstairs, come down these stairs right now so I can see you. Whoa! 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 Don't trust Betty? Okay, something's definitely upstairs. Betty, are you up here? That was like super loud walking.
Alone.
You keep saying alone. I told you I'm alone. You cannot physically hurt me or touch me.
Don't trust her.
Keep saying don't trust her.
No.
Where's Betty at right now?
Behind him. He turned around. She was inside the tent, completely silent. Cursed Urban's Dan had been to this forest before.
Oh, Jesus.
All my cameras are going dead.
Did you just hit me?
Leave this house in the name of Jesus Christ. We banish you in the name of Jesus. You have no power over us.
Yes, you have to go. You have to. You can't take this from me.
No.
Get out!
No.
Who's telling me no? Betty, do you want to leave? I mean, there's a reason you're doing all of this to me, right?
Heard whistles from the tree line. Heard his own voice mimicked back at him. This time, a viewer named Todd invited him to camp on his private property 50 acres, backing directly up to that same forest. Todd had seen things out there. A jet-black wolf with glowing red eyes. A hairless figure missing half its...
Damn, what a freaking mess. Yeah, it looks like there is a little bit more damage. Somehow there's more posts out here. Ugh, something doesn't smell good. Ugh, nasty. What is that? Ugh. Hey, what the heck? There's a fire hose. Ugh. Ugh. Guys, it smells horrible in here. Ugh. Something's rotting. That is so gross. I heard something though. More doors torn off the hinges, of course. Oh my gosh. Guys, it literally smells like something died in here.
Face, walking on all fours before disappearing into the trees. Dan set up camp anyway. Before he reached the tree line, footsteps started. He asked out loud, "Does me being here make you angry?" Something...
I don't smell anything now. I am, for the most part, over that weird sickness that I had, which is kind of interesting because I know a lot of other people who had exactly the same thing, just as bad as me. Yeah, I don't smell it anymore. Huh. I'm kind of confused as to like why people are cutting these parts of the doors. That doesn't really make sense. But vandals do weird things. What was that? I literally just heard like a whisper. Hello? That was weird. It sounded like a whisper from here. Okay, that was from up.
Moved in the brush the second the words left his mouth. The spirit talker responded in sequence. Many soldiers here. He shot me. 5 names came through one after another.
Something legit just touched my back. It felt like something pulled my sweater. Whew, that was weird. What did that? Oh, it just happened again. What's doing that? Oh, that is so loud. Something trying to get my attention? Okay, now the breeze is coming through. Hello, birdies. As I was saying, these birds were literally born in here. Look at all the nests. You see all the nests up there. And they've decided to stay and live in here. There's another one up there. That was weird, though. It legit felt like something tugged my sweater from behind. What's trying to get my attention?
Another. Then, there's 5 of us. Footsteps crossed the leaves right beside the campfire. The device said, he scares people.
It felt like somebody breathed right on the back of my neck. Is that you? Are you looking for your father? Is he dead? He's probably dead, yes. Did your father hurt you in this house? What was back there? Oh man, I feel so dizzy all of a sudden. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last, guys. I feel really weird in here. Where's that water? Where did I put it?
He's watching you all. A loud crack from the trees. The device said surveillance. Then, you will receive something. Cold air hit his face with no wind moving.
What? Guys, I can't show you this properly. Oh, it's gone. Damn it. There was literally like my camera was detecting a face on the stairs. It's doing, oh, there it is. Let's see if I can get it with. There's nothing really there that my camera could be mistaken for. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, my phone's getting it. I see it. What is that? Is there somebody there on the stairs? Oh man. This camera does not do that very often. It's usually quite accurate, so if there's potentially something there, I'm gonna actually head back downstairs. Something is like making me feel really off up here, especially in that one area. I do not like that. Oh man. Cold right down the back of my neck.
Moving. It said agree when he said something evil lives here. He woke to a whisper outside the tent. Then footsteps slow. Close. Right beside him. He went outside. 20 minutes. Not a single response.